Okay, in this video we are going to format our web page correctly. Right now, if we uploaded this to the web, just like when we browse, everything is on the left hand side of the page. That doesn't look very professional. What we want to do is put everything in the smack dab middle of the page so that when somebody looks at it on the internet, our web page is in the center of their monitor and there's some space on the left and on the right hand side, just so it looks a little more professional. So the way we do that is this. We click on New. As you see, we got two pages up here now. One is our test page and one is our new page, untitled. So right now we stay on our untitled page. Now we come up here to Insert and we click on Table. Now this window opens up and we get a few choices up here. I want you to click on Precisely. Now pretty much when creating a web page, you're only ever going to want one row, one column. The width, an average website, is anywhere between 650 and 800 pixels. So anything any smaller than 650 or bigger than 800 pixels, your page is going to look too fat or too skinny. So for this demonstration, I'm going to pick 725, and then I'm going to click OK. And now, as you see, we have a table populated in our window. So anywhere inside the table, I want you to left click once. Now we have to align this page to the center of our web page. So the way to do that is come up here to the alignment page and click on Align Center. Now I don't know if you noticed it because it moved very slightly, but this is now aligned in the center of the page. So now that our cursor is still flashing inside the table, I want you to hold down your Enter key just until you make a big block of space. So now we have a big block of space here to work with. So I'm going to put my cursor back in here. Now you can write new text in here if you want, but just for the sake of speed, I'm going to copy this text that I already made. Now, I clicked over here at the Me, left click, and I held down my mouse key, and then I scrolled up and turned everything blue, and then I let go once I had everything blue. Now I'm going to right click and click Copy. I can click Cut or Copy, it doesn't matter. And then we can come back to an untitled page that has the table in it. And then in here, I'm going to right click and click Paste. And now I have all my text back in the untitled page. So now we have to name the page again. So come up here to Format. Scroll down to Page, Title, and Properties. And just for the sake of speed and time, I'm going to call the page Test again. And then click OK. Now we have to save this page. So then we click Save. And now it already opened up in my project folder. And if it didn't open up in your project folder, you know now how to scroll through to find your project folder and open it. But by default, it should open up in your project folder. Now we want to come down here and name the page again. But we already have an index page. Well, that's fine. It's just going to ask us if we want to override the page, and we're going to click Yes. So again, type in index.html and then click Save. Now it's asking me if I want to override the index page I already have in my folder, and then click Yes. And now our web page is formatted in the center of the website. So now if we browse, this page should now be smack dab in the middle of our web page. Launch application. We should have room on the right and on the left. And there we go. That's how you format your web page correctly. But we still have some formatting to do, because if you see, everything is up here tight against the left-hand side, and that doesn't look very professional. So we still have to move things over, add some images, change the color. So we're not done yet, but we're getting there. So let's close this out. Now we're back into Composer. So now in the next video, let's add a splash of color, shall we?